Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today, we are on part 2 of New Year, Same God. Like I said, God does not change. We can change, but God never changes. Same year or new year, but it's always going to be the same God. Same God today, tomorrow, and forever. So for this video, this topic is going to be we change, but God doesn't. Because there's no way that we can change our lives by following Jesus and being saved by his grace. But we can't change. God doesn't change. God stays the same today, tomorrow, and forever. Um, in video 1, I covered like the hook of everything. And this video is going to be the foundation of it. So why does the new year same God matter? Why does it matter so much? Because in a new year, we can change ourselves by believing in him that he died and he rose again for us. But God doesn't change because God is the same every day. God will never change. And then what changes every year? Our motivation. Like, we can change our motivation. Like, what are your priorities? What do you care about? Like, what do you love to do? What is your goal? What is your routine every morning? What do you like to do? I would say one of my routines every morning is to wake up and pray to God and read the Bible. I give him at least 15 minutes of my time out of my day, because I know if I read my Bible, I'm going to find something that morning and my day is going to go the way I want it to go. So I always started with him, because I know that if I started with him, I'm going to be able to have a good day. And when I don't start it with him, some days are rough, because I know that God can help me through my days if I started with him. And then, like, the truth is, like, we start strong, then life happens. We get tired, we fall back, we change. That's life. Sometimes we get tired and we don't want to try hard enough to believe in God that he really says who he says he is. And we just want to give up because we're tired of it. But you need to realize that if you give up, that means you don't care that much. So if you really want to know, you got to put effort into it. You got to try harder. You have to work for it. Because like I said, things don't get thrown at you. You got to work for it. Things should never be thrown at you. You should always have to work for something that you want. Like, if you want to become a football player someday and play in the NFL, you have to work for that. You have to work. You got to go to college. You got to go to school. Then you got to play, and you got to show them who you are. Show them that you can be the best on best. But God doesn't. Same thing. Like, we can get tired, right? But God never gets tired. God's always doing. He's always working. He's always providing for people. He's always giving people what they need, because that's who he is. He's a provider. If you ask him for something, God, I need help. I'm stressed out with school. I'm stressed out with this exam. I have the ACT test coming up. I need help, God. Please help me. He will help you. If you don't put effort into it and try to open up his word or pray to him every day, he can't help you, because you're not asking for his help. And then another thing I have, the same God who cares you at last year is the same God that's walking with you this year. I'll repeat that again. The same God who carries you last year is the same God that's walking with you this year. It's the same God today, tomorrow, and forever. Like, last year, he was the same God. This year, he's the same God. He does not change. He's the same God today, tomorrow, and forever. If you think that one day he's a different God, and then the next day he's a different God, he's the same God today, tomorrow, and forever. He will never change. There's never going to be a change in God. He's the same God today, tomorrow, and forever. And if you believe that Jesus is who he says he is, then I wish you would stop by and click on this video and watch it, because I'm not speaking from the fake truth. I'm speaking truth about everything. Everything is coming from his word, and it's all true. He says who he says he is, and I believe he says who he says he is, and that's why I'm preaching it to people that need to hear it, because that's what I do. I preach the word to share to people about his love and his grace and his mercy on us, because I love Jesus in my own life. So I want to try to help others to look into it and be like, oh, wow, he actually did this. Yes, he did. He actually was willing to take on my sin, your sin, everybody's sin, and sit on that cross so we could live our lives. Without Jesus, there is no me. Without Jesus, there is no you. There's pretty much no one without Jesus. If he wasn't willing to do that, there would be no way that we would have gotten through that. We would have died. We wouldn't even be here today. We'd be dead. So if that is you today, I would want you to click on my video, like it, share it with someone that needs to hear this, because God is who he says he is. He did that for us so we could live our lives. And without him, we are nothing, because he, like he said he is, he's the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. I hope everyone has a great day. God bless you guys.